All right, thanks so much for being with us on Atlanta News First Plus. I want to show you this live look here um, at this is Gordon White Park on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, Southwest Atlanta. And why we're showing you this is Phase 2 of Operation Clean Sweep is being unveiled. Mayor Andre Dickens expected to be at this event. You see the activity there. And, you know, the mayor just wants to keep developing this effort, just keep forward with it, to keep trash off the streets and really revitalize the community, keep it looking its best. Operation Clean Sweep has been around for many years, since before Mayor Dickens took office, but he's definitely made it a focal point of his administration as well. And really trying to keep the efforts going to keep the city clean, keep pride in the city of Atlanta. So this program is supposed to be a kind of proactive approach to improving the city, beautifying the public areas like the parks, the roadways, and just overall make Atlanta a more appealing, attractive place, a place you want to live in, a place you want to work in, a place you want to be in. It is a citywide initiative, but there are some designated areas that the city has been focusing on. So today, here at Gordon White Park, any moment now, we do expect the mayor to announce phase 2 of Operation Clean Sweep. And with this phase, you know, although it's always been about cleaning and clearing and delittering, I should say, designated areas, you know, there's a little bit more focus now on some of the areas that have been kind of blighted with debris and illegal dumping, and that's something I think that the mayor is trying to focus on in particular right now. But you know, we also, I just want to let you know, have some information on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com, if you want to get involved, because you know, the more the merrier. All the help that they can get is of course welcome. And we're just kind of waiting to see as the mayor will take the stage at some point and address the efforts here. But we do have a reporter who is going to be on the scene and gathering more information and keeping you up to date with what happens at Operation Clean Sweep today as well. It's a nice community effort, nice community building. Definitely a big part of it, you know. But definitely want to encourage you, you know, if you want to get involved, to check out our article on our website that shares with you how you can do that. And, you know, as you can see, the mayor getting ready to speak. Talk about phase 2 of Operation Clean Sweep. And it's done a lot of good for the city of Atlanta in recent years, and you know, the hope is just that they're going to keep going in that direction. Like I say, Mayor Andre Dickens has made it a priority just to make Atlanta a beautiful place, an attractive place to live and work. Hopefully that would also attract business development. I mean, that all of these things, you know, have an intangible effect on the economy, and of course, it just makes it a happier place to live when you got a beautiful space to live in. So this is something very high priority for the administration as well, and you know, they are encouraging folks to get involved.
That definitely deserves an applause. Operation Clean Sweep, also known as
All right,
OCS, is simply an initiative to establish a visually appealing, safe, and healthy environment uniformly across the city via services such as street sweeping, mowing and litter management, illegal dumping abatement, bulk debris collection, and the removal of those illegal snipe signs that you see on the roadside. Although this is not a new city goal, we have a new strategy and approach to this work under Mayor Dickens. Under his leadership, we've been told to leverage technology, partnerships, and innovation to achieve a greater outcome. Within weeks of being sworn in, Mayor Dickens implemented his Moving Atlanta Forward agenda and its 4 pillars. The mayor understood the need to remove the tale of 2 cities and that Atlanta needed to become one city, a city built for the future, the 3rd pillar. This involves investing in infrastructure for fostering economic growth and improving Atlanta's competitiveness on the world stage. Operation Clean Sweep is in alignment with the 3rd pillar. DPW is advancing its strategies and tactics to offer our residents clean, safe, and sustainable environments. It's great to work for a leader who is crystal clear about his expectations for making Atlanta an even greater place to work. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our 61st mayor, Mayor Andre Dickens.
Thank you, Commissioner Wiggins. Thank you for that introduction, and thank you for your leadership. Before I even get started saying any words that I have here, I wanted to really thank the Department of Public Works. Y'all make us look good. You make the city look good. I like these new trucks. I like this. This looks good. I like a clean city. Thank you all. Thank you, Commissioner Wiggins and your team. All the members of your team, some that are here, and I know some that are actually out on the streets of Atlanta working right now. But thank you, Commissioner Wiggins, for helping us. You know, you launched it, the Operation Clean Sweep, last year in Phase 1. And Phase 1 has been a success, a huge success for the city of Atlanta. And I want to go over some of the successes that have happened in Phase 1, and then we're going to go into Phase 2. Couldn't do it without my Chief Operating Officer, Lisa Gordon, and Commissioner Cutler, and the Solicitor's Office, as well as Liliana Bakhtiari, the Councilwoman from District 5, and our partners, AGL, and all the team members Pedro has with him here at Atlanta Gaslight. So in Phase 1, the Department of Public Works added portable surveillance cameras at a couple of the city's most popular illegal dumping sites. This is a word of warning to the folks who want to continue to dump and rack up sanitation violations in our city. These cameras will eventually be incorporated into APD's Video Integration Center, so APD will also know who you are. The department has also collaborated with both internal and external partners, as I mentioned, to address the areas of the city that are most in need of attention, and that was all done in Phase 1. Partners included ATL DOT and our Department of Parks and Recreation, as mentioned, as well as MARTA and GDOT, Georgia Department of Transportation. They also partnered with Hands On Atlanta to be able to get us those volunteers, to get volunteer support. And so as for Phase 2 that we're moving into right now, more than a dozen more mobile surveillance cameras will be in place by the end of the year. And I want to just take a pause there. These mobile surveillance camera systems, you don't buy those at Costco or Target. A team in our office makes those, right, Commissioner Wiggins? I met the guy on Friday. That's a team of people. Atlanta employees build these. Are you here, the guy I met the other day? There you are. That's you right there. I met you. And he was so proud, and I was proud. And I started tinkering with it, and I know he got nervous, like, man, you're going to mess it up. But he can't tell me no, so he just let me tinker and move around. But I'm proud of you. This is great, and I'm thankful for you for working on this and getting this done. And again, the city's going to be better for it, so thank you. The department has partnered with the Office of the City Solicitor, who you will hear from soon. But why do you ask? Why you ask, will we be working with the Solicitor's Office? Because there will now be sworn officers dedicated to investigating and prosecuting illegal dumping crimes. And we're putting folks on notice. that these officers are only coming after the most egregious violators whose actions can result in jail time. DPW's SWEET team, the Solid Waste Education and Enforcement team, will continue to be responsible for investigating the small-scale dumping crimes that we see. But those violators, that they should also know that if they are caught, if they get caught, they will be held accountable. The department has also purchased smart trash cans that offer companies sponsorship space, and we have an example of that we'll be showing you in a minute. You will eventually see them all around the city of Atlanta. Later this week, we're also launching an innovative command center that will be operated inside of City Hall. This command center will help us be more strategic about how we are deploying personnel and equipment. And lastly, we have a new tip line for residents reporting illegal dumping. 404-546-DUMP. That's 404-546-DUMP. That's a line that you can call, and that will help us keep this city clean, because once you put out that tip, we will make sure that we go out and clean it up and look for those violators. And so I thank everyone for being here. Our city attorney is here. Also, our chief of corrections, Dancy, just came in. And so this is a group effort to make sure that we keep our city clean. So thank you all. So now I'll bring up our city solicitor, Raines Carter.
What an honor to be introduced by the mayor. Isn't he great, guys? Let's give him a hand. This all started with him after the election, not before he was sworn in. After the election, he got on the phone and called us and said, "We can really put you to work." And one of the first interactions that we had was with our Commissioner of Public Works, Mr. Wiggins. Let's give him a hand. He is absolutely wonderful. Working along with Lisa Gordon, our city attorney, who is here, Nina Hickson. I want you to know how proud we are to be a part of this effort. The city solicitor's office, what do? We prosecute crime, we do community things, we smile, we're nice, but we also put violators in jail. So I'm here today to give word and to reinforce what the mayor says. If you're a major violator, we're going to be looking to put you in jail. So you better get real with it. I am glad to be joined by staff members. I have our Deputy Solicitor, Erica Smith, and have two of our special investigators who are here with us. Would you raise your hand? Okay, I don't want to say their names because I don't want you to identify them, because they might be lurking around to lock you up if you're violating. But let me just say this. I am just so very happy to be a part of this effort. This city is moving forward, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. And with that, I'd like to introduce our NPU person. It's Miss Angela Clyde. Would you come up and join us? Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me great honor to be here today. Acknowledgements to our mayor, also acknowledgements to some of our MPUT executive board members that are out here in the audience today. We are very grateful and thankful for this initiative. As an NPU chair, month after month, I listen to the concerns of our constituents, of our communities, of our neighbors who complain about illegal dumping, the trash, the tires. So this initiative gives us great joy. It makes us feel like the work that we're doing, our voices are being heard, and having our MPU meeting on Wednesday, it gives me great pleasure to be able to go back to them and say, this initiative is happening. This initiative is taking place. Your voices have been heard, and there is something that is going to be done about it, and help is here. It's not on the way anymore, but it is here. So on behalf of MPUT, entire community, I just want to say thank you to all who have put this initiative together, who have come together to do this work. And it is a great honor that we can all work together to make sure that our communities are clean, safe, and feel healthy for every one of us to be a part of and live in. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Solicitor Raines Carter. Thank you, Chair Clyde. And thank you for all of you for joining us this morning. Last but certainly not least, I would like to give a huge thanks to the women and men of the City of Atlanta who, first of all, helped to make this event possible and who work diligently on a day-to-day basis to keep our city safe and clean. The mayor just mentioned the trash cans. I'll tell you, I'm probably the only person in the city that gets excited about trash cans. And so we actually did an inventory of all of our trash cans. And if anyone knows anything about the mayor, is that if you have a proposal for him, you better have the data to support it. And so we did an inventory to look at our places where we have the highest concentration of litter. And so we mapped those areas out, and we identified areas where smart cans would be most effective in combating litter. So just to tell you a little bit about these cans have a capacity sensor that will send an indicator to our newly created command center. And so anytime that the can reaches full capacity, we'll send someone out to service the cans. And so it's extremely important that we place these cans in various areas throughout the city to make sure that we're utilizing our resources in the most efficient way. On the side of the can, you'll see a QR code. It will lead you to a website that will provide additional information about Operation Clean Sweep. But it will also give you information if you would like to become a donor of our Smart Can sponsorship program. So I see AGL and I see Georgia Power out here. We encourage you to partner in this effort. The mayor just placed a huge investment of over 100 cans. And I'll tell you, this is about a $500,000 investment to place these cans throughout the city. So again, once again, the mayor is serious about making sure to remove that tale of two cities, to make sure that our city is visually appealing across the entire city. Again, thank you for the OCS volunteers. Immediately after this event, they will participate in a community cleanup following today's press conference. We also invite you all to attend the ribbon cutting for our DPW Command Center that will take place this Thursday at 1 o'clock, and that will be on the 4th floor of City Hall. Once again, thank you for coming out for today's event. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you.
All right, so you have just been watching live as the launch of the second phase of Operation Clean Sweep is now underway. It's an initiative by Mayor Andre Dickens and a few others, of course, to just kind of help revitalize the city of Atlanta. If you want to get involved, I just want to show you, we have a nice article on our website that kind of shows you what you can do if you want to be involved in this, and we have a link that you can click on, because of course they are looking for volunteers to help keep the city clean, make it its best. So we're going to keep covering this and all your top stories here on Atlanta News First Plus. Have a great day.